yeah, my mic is on. I watched that movie. It's called Lobster. The Lobster. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Bro, this movie is fucking crazy. So I didn't know this movie was like this when I found it. When I found it, I didn't know it was like this, but basically the concept is this. They live in a society where if you're not in a couple, like if you don't have a partner, then you have to get sent away from the city to go to this big ass like a convention to find somebody within 30 days, or else you're turned into an animal of your choice. They literally in the movie would turn you into an animal. So the main character, he tells him like he want to be a lobster. So that's why it's called The Lobster. But basically some of those people escape the place, and those people go into this other extreme group that are like the loners, and they like if anybody's flirting with anybody, like there's no couples, like we'll cut your limbs off or some shit like that. Like they're like the opposite of the other group. But then when he goes over there, he basically like falls in love with this chick, and it's like a, it's a crazy story. They like on some underground railroad love type time, like because they're in like a fucking terrorist group, and the government is like the fucking actual government out here in the movie. Yeah,
I'll check it out.
it's good as fuck. Wait, who? I don't know that guy. I don't know that guy's name, but he was going crazy. I watch like 5 movies a week. Like no exaggeration.
You have to put me on some consistent good movies. I always do movies in like the Mac Miller way with the sound off, just his studio background. I was talking to Nye about that too. All I really do is beats and music and stuff. Like all my hobbies kind of tie back into it. I'm definitely lacking in just having stuff like that that's just for me, something I do to chill. Everything I do right now always has like purpose behind it, which I think is good. I think it's like helping me get a lot of places, but I also think like that's how people like crash out for like no reason, because you just hit a point if you never take a break, even if you're like enjoying it all the time.
Yeah, you gotta like know when to take the break, because like I feel like the momentum is good. Like when you have the momentum, like if it feels like you're running down the hill, like pick it up. You might as well, you know what I'm saying? You're going downhill. Like let them take advantage of that. But when you do feel like you need to pace yourself because like you're on an incline, or you've had a long day or some shit like that, you need to take a break. You can sprinkle that throughout your shit. It doesn't have to be like this major like a halt to inside of your mission or whatever. Like it could just be you. Like that's why I do shit like watch movies, because like that's like my break. Or like I'll take like a bath, take a hot ass bath, steamy ass bath, smoke coming off that shit, like them type of drinks with the bubbles and all that shit. Do something like that, or like eat some sweets, have some sweets.
That's good advice. I'll think about little stuff this week, because yeah, that's definitely good clock on me. I think of everything in like these big, maybe not even big chapters, but definitely chunks. Like this week I have a show at this like church, so I really want to make a bunch of like gospel cuts all through the week. But I'll probably stress myself out for no reason. I'll definitely remind myself to try to take
fire.
Little minutes. I was gonna ask you later that I remember you and Schmitty were talking about some like church spot when we first met, where they had like a Sunday service type thing. I was meaning to follow up with you on it.
Sunday service.
I think you guys were saying it was just like some church on the south side where you could go play music and stuff on Sundays.
Play music?
Maybe not.
I feel like, you know what I think? I probably was talking about Healthy Hood.
I think it was that.
Yeah. I think I think Smitty knows somebody that I know that like goes there. Yeah.
Alright, y'all. I think at like 7:30 we'll flip it over and get into the collection. The vibe I have for you today is like a bit boom bappy, I would say, but also more Some of my like more laid back cuts, I definitely leaned into the vibe of it's like 20 degrees and we're out here just in the car. So I tried to make it kind of balance of like with some cozy stuff in it. There's definitely some bangers in there. I wanted to show you some of what I put together for Valentine's Day on Saturday too.
That sounds like a plan. I want to hear it. You got all this, all this stuff like that. Now I gotta what? I don't know how you were operating this motherfucker right here. This.
We'll switch it over now too.
This right here.
What's good, guys?
I don't know how you're using that. It was like you were speaking a secret language to it.
The stem player is pretty low effort, you know.
It's like a braille.
At this
it's like
point.
a braille thing. It's like braille. It got lights that pop up. It's like braille. They had like bumps.
Yeah.
Kanye's crazy, man.
Oh, dude, I just picked up online my like one of my Grail items, which is the OG stem player, the one that like Teenage Engineering made. This is the one that ended up releasing, but that was the one he was using for a lot of like Jesus is King era stuff. So I'm not too excited. I'm iffy on if the guy's actually gonna ship it to me, but if he does, that's the one I'll probably start using for these. I really like the stem player. Like I was saying, I always felt like the great utility for it. It was less like for producers and more for artists like you. I feel like it kind of cuts out the need for a DJ and stuff. Like if you wanted to just perform with this, is how I always envisioned it.
Damn, that's cool.
I never saw any artists doing it, so down the line, I think it would be cool to do that too, where it's like we have a project together, and then all the beats are on the stem player. You could also do like, you know, real time, like slowed stuff or speed it up.
Yeah, I would imagine it could do all of that.
I still haven't figured out a good way to get off the stem player. Transition's always rough. What's good, guys? Quick introductions. This is Don Ali. Like I had mentioned, we met at this NFO cypher sometime last year. And the interesting part of the cypher for me was all the artists had beats in the headphones, but the people spectating, so like me and everyone else in the room, couldn't hear the beats. We could only hear what the artists were saying. And I thought Don was super like insightful. There was one bar of yours, I don't remember, so I feel bad even bringing it up, but it really like stuck with me at the time. It was like something about like keep me like out of the paths of people who are like afraid in themselves to achieve.
I know what you're talking about. Disqualify me from what is it? From relying on backup plans. Something about the company. Damn. What is that shit? Man, like they like with the face tattoo. You know what I'm saying? Disqualify me from finding comfort in the company of people that lack the level of faith that they need so that they can pursue their own dreams.
Yeah, it was that one. It's really been like hard for me to like summarize it as you.
It is like it's a doozy.
I definitely felt that one though, and I feel like it was what I needed to hear. At that time when I met you, I was very wanting to work with artists, but like very confused. I think like a little overly available with artists in a way that made them confused with what I actually like had to offer or wanted to even do session wise. So, really resonated with that bar. This has been the first time I've done like a longer introduction before I just play beats too. A lot of times I just get right into the beats. We could talk over some of them too.
I appreciate that. I appreciate the introduction. I'm happy to be here. It's Don Ali. No matter who watching, no matter who listening, nobody really dies. Get money and stay positive.
Yes, sir.
Stay positive. Stay positive. Stay positive. Get money and stay positive. Get money and stay positive. Double P with the push. Smoking push and touch. Feel the rush. Feeling like the bush. When it was burning, my discernment coming like the push. Don't feel so plush. Nah, they ain't like us. Nah, they ain't like us. Can't get hanging like us. Don't see me in the pain like us. What when I look like kill? I'm wondering.
Sometimes the transitions are good in the casual setup. Sometimes they're not the best.
You know, man, when I first started rapping and shit, not even when I first started, but like in my earlier stages or just in the journey of making music and rapping and, you know, like, we didn't even fucking have transitions. And I remember just sitting in the car, you know what I'm saying, with my, like, you know, neighborhood childhood friend, and like we just in the car and we just smoking and rapping and just sitting there, steaming up the car and shit, you know. A couple times my dad would roll by, you know, so like, hey, what are y'all doing, you know? Or somebody pull up, but I feel like this shit's just, I don't know. I think I've been really embracing the human aspect of creating and experiencing life, you know, especially like in these past couple of years. Like I've been leaning more into like what's natural, what feels natural, and it's been putting me in a position to really accept imperfection. Really, not only to accept it, but to like totally embrace it. You know, say like take it, turn it, like twist it into something else. And something beautiful and something raw as hell, and use it for a whole nother thing and have it be, you know, just transform it, you know. But that usually happens when like my grip, me personally speaking, my grip is loose enough to where like I can do something like that. Like I don't have a like tight grip on it. Like how I want shit to be perceived, or it just allows for like adaptability.
Agreed. I started doing like the performances this way because of like all the beat makers I met around the city. A lot of them would just like rip kind of what they had like on their sampler, like what they're actively working on. And some of those guys especially, I would like have a hard time believing that. I was like, no way, it sounds so clean. Like you have to be preparing it. It really is one of those things at the end of the day where like a lot of times it's only you that knows what's going on up there. It's only you that knows what happens when something goes wrong. And it's been very freeing to do like the more casual approach, like you were saying. I think like 2 years ago I wouldn't have done a stream like this. I was really capable of doing it then.
You was like, what?
I was really capable of doing a stream like this probably a year or two ago. I just wouldn't have transitioned. I wouldn't have wanted to transition the beats this way. It would have been like I used to always do it in this really specific way. Almost more like a DJ set where like I use the stems mostly from the drums to transition. So like beat falls out, drums keep going, another beat starts fading in, and then like the other drums pop out. New beat comes in, which I still do. That's what I did last week for the Wax and Waves like satellite session I did with V, who's like the Waukegan photographer I met up there. So it depends. I like to do a little hybrid set. I've been talking to some of the local producer guys, and it sounds like some of them will do a hybrid thing where like, you know, you got 3 or 4 beats that maybe mix together really well, so you just hang on to those in a singular file already mixed, and you know that's like 10 minutes or whatever. The next time you have a show, 20-minute set, the 10 minutes is already done. You can just pick a new 10 minutes to add to like the different pads.
Everything I ask for, I swear to God, yeah, I know I'm getting it. Everything I want, everything I ask for, God, I know I'm getting that. I know we already won. Yeah, I come from under sun. Feeling like I'm from under gun. When it go up, I shoot powder. I feel like it's been a few hours. I don't know if these 2 out. Close my eyes and go inside, hold my pride, take that back, take my tongue, twist it, then I turn it in the back.
I think I like this one too.
Freestyling is so good. I haven't freestyled in a minute. It's like, I don't know. It's like a spiritual exercise.
I'd really like to lock down maybe over the next few years and like really learn one instrument. So I agree. And I'd love to have like a way to jam and stuff. I love linking with artists. I feel like this is kind of my way to jam. But I'm still not, like actively making the music in the moment. I could do a live sample. I've thought about doing live samples.
That would be raw too.
It's something about like tapping into that creative flow in the moment and then with other people. There's like a certain magic to it for sure.
So you gotta fall and stumble before you can walk. It's gonna happen, and then it's gonna change over time. You're always gonna have a different way to think about doing it and changing it. Yeah. I think that's like that's been the biggest thing that I've had to learn, like when it comes to like making anything, is that it never necessarily sounds the way it sounds in your mind, or it looks in your mind, or feels in your mind. Like when it comes out, it's gonna be a little bit different in ways that you didn't expect or maybe even want. But you just accept that shit. You're like, okay, bet. That's how that rolled off.
I agree. That's actually why I'm particularly nervous about doing a live sample. Because at least when I work with samples, I feel like I lean into what like the sample gives me. I never like really try to make it do anything I don't think it wants to do. Mm-hmm. So I definitely feel like there's a possibility for live sample stream where it's like an hour stream and we don't find anything. And we're like, all right, well, sorry. But I think it's still worth doing. Oh, I could have forgot where we are. Shit.
Or maybe I could tell you if I'm really fucking with one. Like I like the way this sounds. Oh yeah.
I think having the input. Oh yeah, this is a classic.
It's just fire. Is this Naima? I think the song that I was thinking about, Naima, might be something else. But I learned it from my saxophone teacher. I met this dude in the laundromat, and it was like this homeless lady in there asking for money, and he like cussed her out in Korean, but it was a black dude. So I was like, I don't know. When we were both doing our laundry like on the same side, and I was like, shit, I'm not gonna fuck with that dude. I know he's not playing no fucking games. He just cussed out a lady, a homeless lady, like scared her like out of the thing, because she just was kind of like badgering everybody in there for money. She kept asking us twice, like over and over. We're like, no, I'm sorry. Like, but then he started speaking in English, and like I was talking to him about music, and then like he started telling me, yeah, like come by, like I'll teach you how to play the saxophone, like. And I didn't see him for a whole year. I didn't even ever go over there for like a whole year. I just kind of I just kind of slept on the opportunity. And then like a year passed later, I was in my room, I was looking, I was like, damn, let me go through my phone, see if I can find dude's number. He's like 84, jazz like music teacher, and like plays hella instruments, piano, sax, everything. So I find his number, like finally go through like a couple of phones, and like he answered, and he was like, yeah, it was like the same day of the week that he told me to come by his house last time. Like he's on a schedule, he does this shit, like this music shit is his life, keeps him young. 84 still drives, like still does gigs, like still doing gigs and shit, you know. And basically like he was like, yeah, like we'll get you a saxophone, and like we went to the pawn shop. The dude at the pawn shop was like, you know, Mr. Such and Such, like, you remember me because he used to teach in Chicago public school system, and so like the dude at the pawn shop was one of his like band students, like from like 20 years ago. Crazy, older than me, you know what I mean? I was like, what the fuck? But we ended up getting a saxophone from the pawn shop, and he bought it for me, like he got it for me. And then he ended up letting me hold his actual, you know, saxophone. And see, you know what I'm saying? He just a house full of instruments, crazy shit. But it was just wild how like God, you know, gave me that, put that, you know, in my life for me to, because I always wanted to play instruments ever since I was a kid.
I admire how you just pursue stuff, especially in person. Didn't you also meet? I feel like I remember at your listening session, you said you met your martial arts like mentor, similar way. A guy just walked up to you and was like,
Yeah.
"You look like you'd be into martial arts."
He didn't even necessarily say that. It was crazy because he actually said, he walked up to me. He was like, brother, like, and this, it seemed really genuine. You know what I'm saying? It also, it seemed genuine. Like I believed him when he said it. But he was like, brother, like, you look like you just got a light. Like, you just got a light. I was in a really good mood, too, which is why I was in a really good mood. And I was doing really well, like, working out, whatever. And he was just like, you just got this light about you. Like, he started a conversation with me. We just started talking. He didn't tell me about that shit till, like, the end of the conversation. But, yeah, man. Nation of Islam, yeah.
I admire that. I definitely remember that from your listening session, which was like the second time I met you or saw you, I guess. I definitely try to be like that. My thing lately, I saw this video I really liked where a guy was talking about like, nowadays, like you walk past someone on the street and everyone like looks at the ground and you're just trying to like hustle by, then like look around and be like, okay, is everyone gone? So I can make it back to doing my thing. I'm trying to be less like that and be more like I'm not afraid of anyone, not in any type of way anyways, or either just like, like I'm not afraid to like talk to people and say hey and be like, how are you, how's your day going?
I'd be afraid. I ain't gonna lie, I'd be afraid, especially when you're in public, especially as a man. Say you want to talk to her, say she's a girl, but sometimes it's not even necessarily a sexual thing. Sometimes you see somebody and you just feel like this is my type of person. And you just look at them and you just know like this is like I kind of would probably fuck with that person, but it's like so many. That's not really like as common. I don't know. Like it just feels like people want more space now. You know what I'm saying? Than they did, and like they don't want you to be approached. On the street, in public, outside. Like people were being more avoidant of that type of behavior in a big city, especially because people are cool in big cities. So like when you coming from Kansas and Nebraska and you're in New York City and you're saying hi to everybody, they're gonna look at you like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's what happened to me when I came out here.
It always changes. That's why like I was in Pittsburgh at the beginning of the year. Everyone in Pittsburgh's really nice.
Yeah, Pittsburgh. I bet.
I was like doing the pop-up in Blue Side Park and people were like walking up to me. I was nervous for a second, but I was like, oh, I forgot. We were in Pittsburgh, so like friendly. So
that's fire.
I'm a little more nervous to do the pop-ups around Chicago. I think 85 though.
I mean, shit. It's like, I don't know. I'd be scared too though. But I just also be feeling like, man, if I don't do this now, it's gonna feel like I didn't give it my all. Like sometimes and if I feel like I'd rather be exhausted and burnt out with just hella shit to show for. That ain't what we go for. Trying to twist me out my mind, but I know more. Yeah, running laps around the track, I'm so sure, so sore, but I'm coming out the ozone. Oh, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh.
This is my friend Casey I was telling you about. He's a really talented like keyboardist, piano player. So all these pianos and stuff. I don't know how he makes it sound so warbly. I don't think he even edited it. He just like plays it.
Yeah. It does sound warm.
But I think you were saying too, yeah, I'm trying to lately my vibe is always trying to just get out here and do stuff. And never to not do stuff for fear of things that like could maybe happen. I'm trying to be very more like I'll just take everything in stride. I've been saying like water a lot. I'm just trying to be like water. Flow and take it as it comes. I'm definitely will skip stuff for fear of what could possibly happen type person. Even if they're not very rational fears.
it should be. It wouldn't be if it was easy. It wouldn't be what it is. You know. I feel like that should be hard for everybody. Everybody has like their own. Everybody has like something that they're afraid of. Sitting in a chair, look like I don't know fear. Look like when you want to die, I don't wanna go there. In the light, something so precise. Living like, they live like what? It ain't nothing to fight. Yeah, I got faith not by sight. Divine mind with my time is tick, but it's not what it is. Yeah, coming with it. They can take the. We don't have to go there. Don't have to go there. Shoot.
And while you're rocking with that one, shout out Anomalous, who's also a Chicago producer guy. He does all those jazz compositions by himself too. I think he just records a multi-track, like all the different instruments. He's a really talented guy. And I mentioned him on a lot of the streams. I'm trying to get his ass on the stream eventually.
That's fire.
I'm really excited to introduce him to artists like you two though, because kind of like you had a band with that private listening session you had at, I think it was ESO Theater. He's a really talented like instrumentalist. I feel like I'd love to see him out there. Even if only doing a few beats with the keyboard, I feel like people go crazy for it just to see him on the keyboard.
I mean, you really don't need a whole lot. Like, if you're going crazy on one instrument, you could just be rapping by yourself, like without any instrument. That's an instrument. Like, that's one part. If you have double that, or you not even just double, but one more of those, you just got one more of those, you can make a fire ass like collection of sound that travels in a way to make it seem like there's way more than one instrument or way more than one source. That shit. I feel like the better, like the simpler, a lot of times be the better to me.
I agree, simpler is better. I always get the same answer from artists. Do you think, or do you have this similar experience where it's like everything you release and ship, the stuff you like toil and like really tirelessly work on, people like never really fuck with it, and then some shit you just kind of like slap together real fast. Everyone's always like, this is insane.
Yeah, for sure. That definitely happens.
That's how it always is. I don't know why.
Shit.
I feel like anything I've ever considered to be like my magnum opus type project, like total flop. And then some shit I'm just like having fun with. Everyone loves it. This is a good example of a beat everyone loves that I think I just looped it a bunch of times because the drums are already really nice in the sample.
It's got like a little hook, a little kick, a little hook, a little kick, a little stick, a little hang, a little bang, a little hang. It's like, yeah, it's got like it's got like a frame. You don't know my name. I ain't in this shit for the game. Well, hold on, I'm in this shit for the game. Shit ain't playing, shit ain't sound, shit ain't going through this brain correctly. I don't know profane, I don't wanna do cocaine. I don't drink, I don't smoke, sometimes I be hitting that dope. Hit that jack, hit that flame, go inside, for real, yeah, and I ain't gonna tell y'all, you can give it to me, well, I'm doing for that, moving to that, look. Yeah, that's fire. I fuck with that. See, you said that's one of those. That is one of those. That's one of those. I was like, yeah, I could have kept going on that.
Let me spin back. There's one from my Mac Miller collection I thought you probably really like. We were talking. This one's always pulling like real insightful bars out of people.
Yeah, I heard. Oh, you know it's crazy. I did a song to
yeah, I don't think I'm a genius for
I got the deals on dope like I'm Desto. I'm selling pills, selling coke, bitch, I'm Desto. Dollar bills, I know like I'm Desto. Nigga, just stop hanging on the front door. Nigga, be cool with hanging on the front door. No school with the gang, you know, be quiet and smooth, be moving. The boys gonna tell them to the house door. And the trap man, I had like a whole, like a song that I had on SoundCloud. That shit was crazy.
genius for this sample. The Mac Miller type beats session I did was like the easiest thing to make type beats for, because Mac Miller's sample selection was like on point, and a lot of the samples he just looped, so a lot of those beats were like super easy to remake. I think this is one he did on like Faces.
Yeah, Faces is like one of my favorite joints. I didn't like Mac Miller at first. I started to like him around Macadelic and Faces. Macadelic. I be one like, I need some shit I can tell the truth to. Need some shit that I can't lie to. Need some shit when you rollin' in the dip and you slide through, I can slip fire too. Need some shit, I ain't got no shit on the hip, but I'm coming through, yeah, I'm on the side through. Feeling like it's drive through, media can't come back when I'm, yeah, but I'ma try to, yeah. I'm living life like it is what it is. And sometimes the things that people say they do, they only said, but they never ever did. Things go by, then they happen quick. I don't know why. I don't know why so long. I don't know why. I don't know why. When they look in my eye, they see past to the man that was gone. Pieces of a man that was gone. Reaches in the man that's gone. Reaching to the man that reaching to that man until he's strong. Then I lift him up, put him on his feet. Yeah, pick him up. They ain't sitting up. They ain't paying any attention. Keep them in suspension when they listen. Feel like the tension really on tight rope. I don't know how life go on. I don't know nothing. I'm everything and I ain't even nothing. I ain't never front. Yeah, money where I'm putting money where my mouth is. How about this? I've been on a whole nother route. What we talking about? I'm just getting warmed up. Not only no matter who watching, no matter who listening, nobody really does get money. Stay positive and stay.
That's smooth.
Positive. I'm not gonna lie too. Like when, like I like, you know what I do? Like I go to my homie crib and I go and I would say, yo, look at this beat, and then we pull the beat up and then I rap it and they say, are you ready to record? And I say, all right, I'm ready to record, and then I just go. Like I just go. I've been thinking more of like music as a sport, and that just like I have to think about the marketing as an art, and I have to think about the act of actually creating as a sport that I, you know what I'm saying, that I just love to play, love to train for. Like I just love to, because I used to play a lot of sports. Like I played football, basketball, track, lacrosse, cross country, and I started doing that like since I was 7. I did that shit for like almost a decade of my childhood. But when I think about it like sports, I remember I was hooping one time and I was thinking about the competition aspect of the game, and it was frustrating me because I'm really competing against myself, and I know that, but some people don't get to that level yet. They're just stuck on that me against that person type mindset. But I already was like well beyond that, so I had to really see that aspect of competition. Like I had to like shift my perspective to see that as collaboration. And once I was able to see that, oh, this person in front of me is me, they're just me like working to make me better in the form of something else. So they're, you know what I'm saying, there's like a person that's meant to challenge me, and I'm training. This is conditioning, we're sparring, you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
I like that. I definitely could use more healthy ways to view competition. A lot of times I tell people I'm just not competitive and I don't engage, which I think is like a somewhat valid way to move for me, but I would certainly be willing to hear out other perspectives. Someone was telling me that was a little kind of like chicken it out and stuff. I agreed.
Mm-hmm. Competition is kind of predicated on comparison, which is something that we all do by nature anyway. Like it's gonna happen. It just feels weird sometimes when people have a certain type of emotion behind that shit. You know, like when I always bring it back to myself, but shit, I just find that shit, I really want to keep about the people. I seen the evil, I seen the little, I'm in the middle. I feel like it's just bypassing. Why crash when I'm destined for the blast and the action? I'm ascending. I feel like I take play. I'm break mending. Hold up. Yeah. Sit up, cause I know better. I ain't I ain't got this much cheddar since the cheese break with the, but it's not a far, it's a yeah, ESA, yeah, I keep on going, keep on pushing it, that's conditioning, they listening, you feel the friction, and I guess it's passed in your mind, nothing happened, I'm lying, yeah, and if I'm lying, I'm dying, flying in the sky while I'm breezing by my mind, yeah, I'm taking aim, they don't know my name, sin feels strange, sudden, ball like Joe Budden, getting cutty. Ooh, a piano and it's smooth.
It's that Casey one again. Everyone always really likes Casey's pianos.
Yeah, I like the piano.
I was just talking to him today. Thank you, Casey, for always being down to like.
Life is coming back into my eyes. Surely am my angel in the skies, angels in the skies. You can feel them when the love inside you start to rise. Rastafari, no one ever really dies. I tread the city streets, to Chicago, but I don't drive. She liking my mistakes, you know I'm not just anybody. I do for me, I like to live a lot of life in private. I'm grown, what you really on if you ain't got no mileage. Perfection's built on insecurity, that ain't my guide. I do it, make me happy, that ain't no one else's job. I really that nigga the East Coast legend, a lot of niggas dead in the water. I come to your city and do it all over again, the formula fire. Never tired, I'm inspired, we can watch The Wire. I'd rather show you what it's really like and take you there. I'm proud of where I'm from, you already know how I'm coming. In this war, I don't need no gun, going around me, I'm the sun. Life is crazy now, really out here getting money, stash it, then forget about it. I know how to do without it. It's Remy, baby, it ain't on me, but now it's starting to get there. She's so fine, I'm in my mind, I'm wondering how did we get here. I throw that beat on, then I grab my pen and say, oh yeah, I'm dedicated to my mission, and she know I ain't no square. I deserve it, I came all the way from over there. Yeah, but I'ma keep it clear. And what I mean by that is everything with us is clear. I wanna whisper in her ear, but I'ma keep it clear. I wanna tell her what I'm feeling like I'm really crazy. I wanna tell her about the world I'm inside and made me. Yeah, take me where you wanna take me, but don't break me. Hey, I know that lately I've been different. I wanna say, hey, but take me where you take me, make me what you make me, but you ain't gonna shake me. Yeah, I'm feeling wavy, yeah, I'm feeling great, yeah, I'm feeling great, yeah, I'm feeling straight. You don't know my name, but this why, don't know why I came. Really, I'm just looking for a feel. Tell me if it's real. You know.
You got a really nice flow on that one too.
Yeah, I like that.
This one's a Casey one too. We were working lots together in the summer.
That's fire, man. I like that. Keep that work. I like that work.
Teamwork makes the dream work. I feel like I've said this a million times about that beat that was playing before. Like there was a long time where I feel like at the other producers get in my head like, oh, you're not playing the melodies, you're not doing this, so you're not really producing. It's been like to my great advantage just to link up with like talented composers. And then Casey's kind of like my foil. He'll tell me, you know, like I just want to be in the studio and play piano for 8 hours. Like I don't really want to write all the other parts. So it's perfect for me. I get like some fire pianos. I could spend a little more time than I usually would, like writing a bass line and messing with like little tedious things with drums. I like to think stuff like that makes it, you know, there used to be a time when I started making music where I thought it'd be so hard to ever be able to like do it as a career. But things like that give me hope because, you know, there's all these different roles and stuff you could play. At least on the producer side, it's very possible to like monetize your smaller skills in those ways. It's very daunting to look at like the broader artist journey. There's definitely those little pieces in it that I think are very helpful.
Oh, hell yeah. One to your mind, two to your brain. Feel so. One to your mind, two to your brain. More for your heart. think of what we saw back when it was dark. I was shine blaze, I was lighting in a spark, feeling like a fire. I know what it is, you know what we are, but I want everything's still coming out. Yeah, it ain't bang, and everything bang when I drop it on. Gotta kick that. Gotta keep that. Gotta talk that. I talk that talk. I'm talk that talk. I talk that talk. Sometimes it ain't even really about the beat. I'm floating on that. You know what I'm saying? I like to walk that walk. I'm walking on. But this shit ain't strange. This shit ain't. Yeah, I ain't feeling this bit too much. I got stumbled up. No, I would prefer like a different beat type shit. Yeah.
I guess it disturbed my fault.
That changed a lot.
Sometimes I forget we can make it just louder in the car, yeah.
I like it being louder in the car because I hear my voice over it. Just made me want to tell a story about the glory, about the time before me, about the time that they ignored me, about the time they wouldn't listen. Just made me want to tell a story about a man who climbed the mountain again. Did it all just to fall down. No one else he can call now. This make me want to tell a story about the land and the time before me. This made me want to tell a story but I don't want a story. The more that I live, the more I think about results. My finger on the pulse of the plan that I'm working as I get this shit with no remorse. Watch it take its course, yeah, nature take its course. Natural born, yeah, I'm in a foreign and it's force, but no force get my power from the source. Know that, no doubt, we out. I'm in the hands, it's still loud. You're saying what you did, but it ain't talk about. I'm still in with that. Out. That's how that. I usually
don't stop them in the middle.
Huh?
I usually haven't stopped them in the middle, so that's why it's a little rougher.
No, my bad. I was trying to, you know what I'm saying? I be trying to find the one. I be forgetting we're not in the studio right now.
I'm gonna look back at this tonight too and like cut the clips I think that were good bars and stuff I like, so I'll send them and we can kind of look back at the footage together. That's why kind of like what you were saying. For sports, it's almost like this is like a scrimmage, and then we could go back and watch the film later and see kind of like what was working, what wasn't working. I'll probably use that like to kind of inform what beats I pick for you the next time we do this too.
Yeah, true. Yeah. For sport. Family was divided growing up. My mom and dad core. I know I can for. I know what I'm for. I was short. Born by the port. I do this shit for sport. But not for the ease, for the challenge. Why? While I wheeze, gasping for air, as if it's not there, like I'm not here. Sometimes I really wonder how I got here. I ain't finna stop there. I ain't finna stop then. I'ma stop now. Yeah, and that wind when it's can't stop now. And that wind when it's hot now. And then 10 when they drop down. The windows tinted when I pop down. I'm coming to shake the boogie and back to beat the butt. I'm finna have my own lane for my people so they understand what I'm saying again. Dragging it in, always in the end, always in the beginning when it never ends, when I never land in my time while it's all wrapped around the wrist, telling what I'm talking about. In my mind, going where I'm going again when I find, I bring it back. Time traveling at that, time travel at, yeah. Back to the light. I don't wanna fight. You ain't in my type. I feel like she just wanted the bread. Yeah. I feel like the relationship more transactional nowadays. Feel like I'm finally saying what I wanna say. I feel like some days it's just more about what you can get. Or what you can get somebody to get without giving what you give. You know what I'm saying? Trying to shit. I trick. Shit, if you wanna spend time with a nigga, yeah, that's cool. Come and pick me up, I'm driving the city. Slide in that shit. I can sit you down. Talk to you, no problem and shit, yo. I could pay the bill. I can show you that it's real, tell you how I feel. Look, I don't wanna kill, I don't wanna be ill. I just wanna get to know you, I just wanna will you let me get the beat that shit. Yeah, I hope you see that. Yeah, free that, free that nigga that be bad. Free Flacco, free Greg too. Wonder why I do all the shit that I do. Feel like it's predestined, preordained. I can feel the pain, feeling something strange. I ain't in my lane, I ain't in the fame, but I know I'm finna get the fame. It ain't even something that I could exchange, nothing that I can't tame. It's just written.
That was one of my favorite beats. This was a valid. We're in like a little breakup beats pocket. I have a breakup this year though. It's just the energy I kind of always have.
I like this. Is so fun. I had dreams. I had dreams. You was in it. Treat this shit like this is scrimmage. This shit only the beginning. I feel like smoke when they fly too. I feel like bird when they fly too. She look like bird when I slide through. You look like her when I step. Feel on your neck. I give my respect. Arm at the head, arm head. I love when I'm in. Feel like divine. I don't need time. Yeah. I don't need to rhyme. I say what I want. I ain't got a front. Feel like we in the back, but we in the front. I ain't had to smoke a skunk. I ain't know this shit was bought. Yeah. We got something in the trunk, we'll come through with a 40 double dog. Yeah, I really gotta run slack. Come back through, put the city on the map. Baltimore where I'm from, but I'm at a place where it call that but we don't call it that. I've been skipping back, I've been sitting back. Damn, that's it. You gotta go over that again.
Cut that one. You want me to play it again?
Yeah, that's fire.
That was fire from you. I was already thinking while you were doing it, I'm gonna pull that one.
Look, I've been going in. They been sitting back. I've been there. I've been going in. Let me send back. She really mad at me, but that's cause he hitting that. And I ain't hitting that. I'm just getting back. With my hands up. Come around the mic. You know what I like. I ain't had to fight. You know when you see me. You know when you see me. You ain't gotta smile. You ain't gotta act fake. You ain't gotta walk around like yeah. You ain't gotta act like what it act like. What it seem like. What is that like? What is weed like? With them track lights. I've been coming through the air. I'm on that map right. Yeah. Look, I had dreams. I'm still getting them. I'm still feeling clean. I feel supreme. Rain, but feel like Kane. Feel like yo, smoke in the air. Like I ain't even there. I ain't even scared. Feeling all that. Yeah.
I'll get you that one tonight.
Like that. Something real smooth for the people while we're in the. You know what I'm saying? We're in the. Oh wait, now. Now it's something happened like that. What? Yo. I'm in a world, in this corporate. Call me too short, bitch. Sometimes I wanna break out of character. But I'm in America. Well, it really don't mean nothing. You know, it's not like I haven't seen something that falls outside of the line of doing that. You know, but it's what I know. I guess it's just the money that'll grow. You know, think about the money that I owe, then I think it's something else. Honey when it grows, money when it flies, yeah, when I ride by, I don't wanna try, I just wanna do. Watch me while I glide, watch me while I slide, watch me while I take pride in doing what I do. I don't need no occupied, stay occupied, no occupied, I go wide, I go wide in that bitch body wide, then I'm black with my eyes closed, squint cause I can't show little restraint. I paint pictures illustrated today. I'm gonna faint before I put this on up and get that bop. This is how I be right, like doing my like little like rap ciphers joints. I just be like, yeah.
It's always like a learning process for me. This is only the second time I really done it, you know, to try to like see when it's a good spot to let you keep going, when the beat stops, when to bring the other one in. Some of the Chicago producers, I'm embarrassed to ask, I feel like there's gotta be a way on the SP for me to like loop the sections of the beats. I know I can use a button to loop the whole beat, but then that would give you like outro, then intro, then the beat again. I feel like there's gotta be a way for me to catch just like the... Ooh. I'll be honest, I'm just embarrassed to ask there's lots of producers I feel like can tell me. I'm a little embarrassed to admit I don't know.
To look like a dumbass.
They're already teaching me so much I don't know about my own equipment. But that's the great part about having like the beat maker scene in the city. They definitely make me feel more comfortable admitting stuff like that too.
You gotta be willing to look like a dumbass.
Facts.
You be dressing real nice. You probably be like, I'm gonna look good today. What are you talking about? But it is something about willing to look like a total fucking idiot that just like it prevents you from not like sponging up information. Like you're gonna get useless information like that. You're gonna lie. Ooh, yeah. This is then, this ain't now, this is never the end, and this is how I put that magic out. Commit into the ethers. I feel like Grim Reaper. I can't teach you what you don't know. Maybe you gon' have to find out. I'm telling you, yo. I can't hold the swag back. I got the sauce. It's not oddly young boss. I tell you what it costs to be one. I see some. I be from where I be from. Baltimore when I come through. Hardy hard laugh if you want. But I ain't telling jokes. I ain't telling I tell a joke. Well, come to mind. I'm really just the type that happen to rhyme. I really can't help. I always knew that I would do this with or without, by myself, but I'm not by myself. I'm really more than one. I feel like one. This one love rendition is something I've done. It's something I sprung. Feel like from the jump I jump. Then I open arms, open up my mind. I don't know what you're on, but you know I don't.
I'm glad you found a flow for that one. I would say that's my what do you think as an East Coast person? That's like my attempt at doing like East Coast boom bap. I feel like I've never been very good at it.
I don't know. Boom bap, I feel like it's so spread. I don't know.
Boom bap's a weird term for sure. That's why I said attempt. There was someone who recently hit me up.
Boom bap was like damn near East Coast. Damn near.
Maybe it is.
I
don't know. I feel like
that.
I might be part of the problem of using the term boom bap more broadly, but that was definitely me trying to like achieve that sound. It's very popular.
I've heard
and,
lo-fi more than boom bap.
I feel like online people will use boom bap just to kind of distinguish between like an ambient study beat and just like a beat that sounds more hip hoppy. That's where I got confused when I was kind of learning. I didn't grow up with a lot of hip hop. Like I feel like I learned a lot of what I know like through also growing up in the internet, like in my own artist's journey. So like a lot of these words I use, I think, especially as I meet like older people, like they sometimes don't always mean the same things. Cause I'm almost always using them in this like online like SEO type way, just the words you can use to put with your shit to help it be like discovered, but it's not always the same. Like I don't think I'd ever tell a person in person like, oh, I make boom bap music. They think they'd listen and be like, oh, you know.
Yeah, it seems like the right thing to do on the internet when you want it to be searchable. But yeah.
My big goal with the stream is kind of like uniting my online world and my world here in Chicago and then elsewhere as I get around more. I do often feel like I'm like catering to two different audiences, speaking two different languages. With each stream though, it does feel like it becomes a little more unified though, so by the end of the year I'll have to revisit how I'm thinking about that.
No matter what, no matter listen, nobody really dies, somebody stay positive. Read a book, I got them shook. I like the way that I look, I feel good. I feel like I'm in a movie or something, I'm dreaming. I'm tired of shit seeming like it's seeming. I got the light and it's beaming, still fighting the demon, Still fly with the angel, still look from every angle, still feel quite single, still feel like a couple, still feeling like a triplet, still feeling like I trip. Let's talk, it's been a while. Look, feeling like Jesus, feeling like I'm on a place. Yo, I don't wanna I would rather create leaders than take people and, you know, shake them out. You know, I mean, I guess I'm just saying that you should do your own thing. You don't know what it's gonna bring. You should try it. Yeah, I like to try shit. Yeah. Matter of fact, I wanna die. Ramadan coming up, so I'm finna try it. Once again, sometimes you don't get it right. It's just time for you to keep going, you know. Sometimes it's not perfect. Well, all the time it's not perfect, but it's perfect. Seeing beneath the surface, you're seeing that you did it with a purpose. It's an act of service. Yeah, this is my act of service. Sharing what's on my mind, knowing it's from God, knowing it's from the Most High, knowing that it's from above. I saying it with love. Don't judge. Doing everything that I could and I did and I could. Never what I would. It's a 1, 2. It's a 1. It's a 1, 2. It's a 1. It's a 1, 2. What they want do when I it's a 1, 2. It's a 1, 2. It's a 1, 2. It's a 1. It's a 1, 2. It's a 1, 2. Yeah. Boom, boom, bad. Do you listen? Do you feel like you on a mission? Feeling different. Feeling like I'm still caught up in the system. Feeling like I can feel the friction. I can feel the tension. Hold me in suspension. Yeah, it's a 1. It's a 1, 2. The same old trick that we all fell for. The same old shit that they always do. With their hand behind their back pointing at something else. Listen, it's a 1, 2. Something was missing. You was on a mission. Feeling like you was finna deliver your rendition. Always knowing you was different. No matter who watching, who listen. It's Donald, no matter watching, no listen, nobody ever think that I was get money. Stay paused. Stay positive.
I like that thing you say. I don't know what to call it. I feel like I want to call it like a tag, but it's not really a tag.
Oh yeah, it's like a mantra. It's like a mantra.
I like that.
No matter who's watching, no matter who's listening, nobody ever really dies. Get money and stay positive. Yeah.
That's why I like you. I feel like the vibe I got from you is right. I feel like every time I'm around you or I tap in with whatever you're doing, I always am left with some kind of like insightful, nice little. I feel like you do a lot of manifestations is what you do. You're like a manifestation maker to me.
Yeah.
A lot of things you say seem like they'd be easy for others to just kind of attach to.
Yeah. It's crazy because I know when that's happening before I ever try it. I'm like, it's always a feeling that it's like, oh, it will work. It's like when you hear a really good like comedy joke, like into somebody's special or some shit like that, and it just like lands so well. You're just like, holy shit, like this is hilarious because like so many people can relate to this, you know. I think having like a really diverse upbringing allowed me to create things that a lot of people could relate with, but it also feels special at the same time, not like just like a general, vague, not boring, like, but something profound that everybody relates to. Something profound that everybody relates to, whether they want to say it or not. Ooh.
I was waiting for you to finish talking. Everyone always really likes this one. This is the only beat I've ever played at a show and gotten like a really big crowd reaction from like everyone in the room now.
Really big, yeah, this one's hard. Look, I seen doorways, I seen halls, I seen places that I could have went, but I paused and I had to step back. Wonder if I want to turn into that. Wonder if I want to see what that gives me or affords me that. I won't push back, but I push back. I'm gonna push back, yeah, I'll push back. I'm gonna push back, I'm gonna push back. I'm gonna push back, I'm gonna push back. Get that push back, no hush back, no hush money. Don't flush that. Joys in the, but I get them out. Flush system, what it's all about. When you in a drought, shit get hot. No, never flop, staying on top. You know what I'm
I don't know how I feel about this one. This is really more of my like sleepy collection. I tried to give you a wide spread. Kind of like how I said I'm serving, or I always feel like I'm serving two different audiences. This is not usually the kind of beat I would like play for someone in a session like this. I'm trying to always give you guys like a couple.
I feel you. Yeah, it definitely is like that.
I think study beats are much like headphone music. And that's why I'm usually not as excited to play them for like a session. Even like we got the car turned all the way up. It's just chill, you know?
I feel like I hear a visualizer, or see a visualizer right now. Somebody falling through a cloud. Sleeping on a cloud. Man, I appreciate you for having me on here. I just gotta say that, you know what I'm saying? Mama made that I'm famous when we on TV and shit. You know.
Thank you for coming on. We got this one more. In the other bank, I think I got 4 in there.
Hey.
So we got like 5 each left. I always go for like a 3 bank setup. Let's see. This is probably a good one that we'll have gone more than an hour too. I'm always shooting for at least an hour with these.
Hell yeah, I just want to rap. I be loving that. That should be. I damn near feel like I be itching or something like that. Like when I really want to. And it's, you know, it's funny. Sometimes, like I think when I first experienced that feeling, I was actually too scared to actually do it. It'll have like this, sometimes you just have like something that pulls you in that direction, you know. I need to do this. It's like when you want to talk to somebody you find attractive, and it's like something that's like pushing you, budging you, like, come on, let's go do it. And it's like it's just pulling you there. But that's like the type of urge and excitement that I get when I get in that rapping mode.
I'm glad this session's got you in a good flow. This is a like real old cut for me. This is probably back from when I like first started making beats. I put a few. There's some other. We actually skipped some of my older cuts on this too. That's why I don't play it a lot.
Take all the credit for this. Even if I tried, they wouldn't let us get. Wouldn't wanna. Been a lot of places. Really grateful that I'm here, even right now. Sometimes I act like I ain't care, but yeah, right now I'm really happy that I made it. I done shaded, I done faced a lot of things you ain't faced. See, I feel like it's in the face when they do it, when they do it down. You won't find that like mine one time. What was it?
I used to always keep saying the Alan Watts sample and like everything.
Alan Watts? Yeah, Alan Watts.
You seem like you know Alan Watts.
You said I seem to know Alan Watts?
You seem like you would.
Oh my god, this is how they're gonna get me. This is how they're gonna try to get me. I'm like, you know, you seem like you know that guy.
Let's take.
There used to be some really sick, like EDM song, and I remember that's why I started doing it. They had like the Alan Watts sample for like long as fuck, like a 3-minute like Alan Watts speech, and then like this crazy drop. Yeah, we're on the last card now. For the stream, y'all probably got like 10 minutes left. Probably
And that way I can show you some stuff that I got.
Ooh, yes, we can.
That would be fire. I would love to do that. But yeah, I would say that like anybody who's wondering, you know, like, you know, I don't know, like it is, don't take it so personal, you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna get through it, you know, you're designed to do that, you're designed to achieve, you're designed to like to function in that, you know, in that way. And you know, you deserve whatever you want if you decide. So keep making whatever you're making, don't stop. Do not stop making whatever you're making, doing whatever you're doing, whatever you feel pulling like you in that direction, whatever you feel pulling you towards it. I think you should go with that. But I really don't know anything because I don't know you. I don't know you, nigga. I don't know your shit. But in my experience, that shit worked. That shit worked out fantastic. So even if it's slow, even if it's happening slow, like the fact that it's happening is what really matters. The minute it stops happening or it's not happening anymore, it's almost like you're like, you know, get ready for the funeral.
I agree. I don't know if I have a maybe super optimistic lens too, but I almost like to think that I think it happening in a big way obviously won't happen for everyone, but I think that it happening in a small way, like I think a meaningful life where you get to create and that's the sole thing you do, is like achievable for everyone. The first hardest step is like being vulnerable and putting it out there. But it will come with time. I don't know. I'm very much, especially with the music industry, I feel like there's plenty of pieces of the pie for everyone.
Yeah, I'd want to eat with my friends and my family and a pretty girl. Yeah. Yeah. And I gotta get one. I gotta get a good one. It's hard out here.
My dating is on pause right now. I think there are these cute girls that said hey to me when I was at Moxie doing the Valentine's thing.
Oh yeah, Moxie.
And I just gave them my radio business cards and stuff. I feel like that was a moment for me where I was like, I think I understand where my priorities are. Because I probably could have tried to have a little flirty night, but I was just like, oh man, you want to listen to my lo-fi radio?
Oh my god, yeah.
That's what I really care about right now, I feel like.
That's how you get them, though. That nigga gonna listen to him like, ooh.
I hope you guys, if you watched, I hope you did listen to the radio. You said you would.
That's what happens, man. You start having that music out there. The girls, they're like, ooh, they get crazy. That's the problem for me. I gotta stop letting girls hear my music. If I'm planning on dating them.
That would be a really interesting conversation with you to have another stream. I do feel like, because you haven't been doing music like forever your whole life, there's like this point where like you're an artist now, like you're Don Ollie, and it's always, at least for me, it's always weird like when I'm dating, how much do I really want to talk about flapjacks? Do I want to try to keep it to other like non-music things? But lately I think it's so intertwined with my life, I can't necessarily like not talk about it. But then like you're saying, there's always a weird vibe to kind of sharing your work like that. It makes it difficult to understand, I feel like, people's intentions and stuff when you give them such immediate access to like that part of your life.
It's not like I think it should be hidden, but I just feel like it shouldn't be led with that. Like don't lead with that, because there's a perception about you and just how you even portray yourself in your music that is never gonna. Well, actually, I think the better artist you are, the more authentic you are, it will encapsulate you as a whole. But I feel like as you're finding your voice and making some of your first songs, like, and trying out different styles and shit, like, it's just best to actually let somebody get to know the whole you before you like give them like this piece of you and present it in a way to where it's like the holy grail of you. And they're gonna be like, well, what happened to this song? You said this, da da da, and it's like, damn, motherfucker, I'm a person. Like I made that song like fucking 5 years ago.
See, I never have that. You guys, I feel, have a different kind of ball game, because you can have stuff you're saying. At least mine's all instrumentals, so they can maybe ask me about the title, but at least it's not like, oh, you said this, what you mean? That'd be even harder.
Imagine this. Imagine if every chick that you talked to had an album, at least one album of music where they were like sharing their feelings and their thoughts. Imagine if every person that you ever dated had a fucking catalog of like 7 albums, and you could listen to all of that before you ever have the first date. That's crazy. That's so crazy.
Yeah, I didn't think about it like that.
I could, cause you're gonna do it. Like you're gonna be like, okay, who is this person? I don't know. And they gotta look. I can just listen to all this music. You listen to the whole thing. I already know you now. I know about your mom getting sick. I know about your friend going to jail. I know about you going to this place and that place, and I know about this relationship. Cause you can listen to all. If you're really a vulnerable artist, you're gonna be able to put together feel like you could put together the whole entire person, the more vulnerable they are in their music and in whatever they're expressing themselves in. But the thing is, the more you think that you got that's what that is, the less it is what that is, and it's something whole different else. They start missing the picture. They start expecting that person to be something that they're not. Something that they're trying to be. You know, for me, I already know like who I want to be before I ever even start doing the stuff to be who I want to be. And so like then you start doing the stuff, you start taking the steps, you start talking about it, you start speaking it, you're doing it. You're actually like you've done it before. And it's had an impact on you. You want to share the information, so like, but at the same time, like you're not a finished product. Like a song might be. A song is a finished product. That's why when I get my wife this year, I'm gonna get my wife. And she gonna be behind the scenes pulling the strings, telling me what to do, but I'm gonna act like I run this shit. And now she gonna be my advisor. She gonna be my manager. She gonna tell me everything. She gonna be like, no, this person got bad vibes, and I'm gonna listen to her. But I'm gonna act like I'm not even listening to her. I'm gonna act like I'm not even listening to her. Nobody ever gonna see her face.
I'm glad you said that. It makes you feel a little validated. I feel like I definitely want my partner to kind of play that sort of role for me and like helping my, I don't know, like me with all the shit I do. There's a couple I really like, finders keepers. They find these like awesome vintage clothes, and they also help me sometimes find spots to play Beat Sap. But I remember CC was telling me a lot about like their husband-wife relationship. Is a lot of times it's nice to just have another person like read in the room, maybe to give you a like, you know, like if you don't notice, like, hey, it's not going well. Just like to always have like a second set of eyes that's truly like aligned with you, like, you know, for sure. You should be able to rock whatever as well too. I hope it's not loud as fuck. Maybe start on a low volume while your phone.
Okay.
This is a new part of Cypher Session. I think it's cool to like just show you what the artists I bring on are up to. That's kind of why I have them on, is because I like what they're up to. So, oh, you know what? Hold on. I gotta take lo-fi off my voice. You guys get to hear me with a normal voice. It's probably putting lo-fi on the thing.
What you mean take a lo-fi out the voice?
I always have this. Oh, here, I took it off. I always have this button where it gives me that, how it's kind of like crackly.
Do I have that on mine? No, right?
No, I have to.
Cool.
I lost my other mic cable, but I was gonna bring, next time we do it, I'm probably gonna bring my other sampler, and you can have a variety of voice effects you could choose from.
Bet.
You could probably bring it up a little louder too.
Fantastic, Santana.
But
I get up and go to the gym. Most people wouldn't understand. I fuck with it heavy, I'm still locked in. I'm running the play, I'm with my twin. Then I'm gonna make it make sense. A bouquet of flowers for Kim. I get up and go to the. I get up and. Get fly, I don't care if we land. I don't care what no one say. I already know I made it. I already know I made it. You don't even know my crazy. Sometimes the bad guy wins. Protector gon' always defend. But sometimes you gotta play offense. Applying that pressure quite often. My engineers don't know me for talking. I be in the stew like I live there. I'm wondering how did I get here. I get up and go to the gym. Most people wouldn't understand. I fuck with it heavy, I'm still locked in. I'm running the play with my twin. Dylan gon' make it make sense. A bouquet of flowers for Kim. A few hundred for a brand new lens. We shooting a movie you can. Get fly, I don't care if we land. I don't care what no one say. I already made it. I already made it. You don't even know my crazy. Sometimes the bad guy win. Protector gon' always defend. But sometimes you gotta play offense. Applying that pressure quite often. My engineers don't know me for talking. I be in the stool like I live there. You can't stick me, I'm already be there. You look like fool when you get here. You look like you wanna complain. I'm locked in. I can't let it in my brain. You don't even know my name. That beat is hard. I fuck with this beat. Hold on. This shit. Yeah, that's what I was working on today. I like sharing what's like most present in my, you know.
that's how I am too. I always like sharing the new. Even by the time like a few weeks go by, I'm like, I got new stuff. What do you mean?
Gotta keep it going. Like, gotta keep having new stuff, keep making new stuff, because you're gonna get tired of all of that stuff, and then you'll have that other stuff to look at while you got tired of the other stuff, and then you get tired of that stuff. You go back to the stuff you got tired of, refreshing it. And the more and more you keep making shit, it's like I'm living off of that, and and everybody else that's experiencing is like really like reaping the fruits of the shit that or the more final product, you know. Like I'm living for my ability to make it. You know what I'm saying? People are experiencing it as it's already been given and, you know, been completed, so to speak. But yeah, I get up and go to the gym. Yeah, and then what else I got? Then I got this one.
Do you notice? I'll show you next time you play another one. I kind of mess with the beat a little bit while you're doing it, but I try to do it in a low-key way where it's not going to affect the like tempo and overall flow. But that's the nice part about if I let people aux through my samplers, I could kind of add a little reverb and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you can do it. You can play with it while it's doing that on there. Damn, that's crazy. If you ain't with me now, then it was meant. I couldn't say goodbye. All I could squeeze out was a thank you. Tear falling from my eye, you was by my side. You said you couldn't stick around, I wonder, damn, why can't you? I clean my plate again, I'm making space for true love. I get so much grace, like a lion through his cub. Lying in my face, but lying to yourself is worse. The words we use to dress it up, but love is a verb. I love my homegirl, we chop it up, it's warm there. I love my niggas paying that iron sharpen iron there. When somebody care about you, they gon' show you they care. Nobody ever really dies, but just was born here. Yeah. I feel it in the air. It wasn't clear at all. It was just all mirage. You love you some Don Ali, my family love Josh. You never got to know the door was really open. It's getting cold now. It's something telling me to close it. The circle growing small now. I guess I'm too devoted. Catch you in another lifetime when you realize you've been chosen. But for now, you stuck inside of that thing, smoking. God keep making me deeper because I'm meant for me. I want the shiny things but can't sustain them in this plane. Aesthetics of genetic DNA in my dying to chain. Snake charmers offer me the world that I've already seen. I'm already rich, I'm already famous. The right people know my name, love never changed. Ain't no hesitation for you when my phone rang. Ain't no hesitation for you when the love. I'm already rich, but shit don't never skip. Yeah, this one of Jamel's joints.
I need that one for the summer in the car.
That shit is nice, that's groovy.
Oh, this one too though.
Yeah, this is my homie that I got this project. I got this project coming out with this guy, Kubi, crazy fire producer. Crazy fire producer.
Oh yeah. I'll have to. My dream too is really to start getting like artists like you, and then your producer friends involved with what we have going on with the beatmaker stuff. That's always why I'm more excited. I only like finally just figured out what I want to do for like artists. It's really like producers like your friend where I feel like I can already be super helpful and resourceful. That's kind of my goal locally with producers, just to be like a resource. I think what I do, releasing beat tapes, is something every single producer I mean in the city could be doing at the same level.
Yeah. Shit, just be taking the beat around them, like just hanging out with them as much as you can. Like I be trying to like just hang out with the people that I make music with, like as much as possible. Like that's when it's very clear to me in that moment that I'm in my purpose, when I'm just even around people doing music, doing anything artistic. Like I know when that happens, I feel like fulfilled. Like it's hard for me to get tired when I know I'm doing that, or when I'm knowing that I did that. And then even when I am tired, like I'm gonna get rest so well, you know, I'm gonna sleep good as fuck. So that's what I like in terms of like everything else gonna come, you know, when you're just hanging around the people that's doing that shit and you're doing it also. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like a never ending, that's just a down to work type of thing. Just like, you know what I'm saying, if you hang around certain types of people and it's not a good thing, you're probably gonna end up in some not good situations, you know?
I agree. I forget what people say. You like become what you surround yourself with. You are the people you surround yourself with. I definitely agree.
Yeah, people do that.
Actually, I guess my personal thing, I agree too. Yeah, I feel like where I went wrong, kind of in my artist path for a little, was spending so much time just like at the crib pitching and doing online stuff, and like always engaging in community events, but like exclusively online community events. I really feel like this last summer, since the beginning of this last summer, when I really made a point to like always be involved in the local scene. It's been probably the first year I've felt like I'm like a full-time artist more so than any others, but nothing's really changed that significantly, like numbers wise. It's really just been the people around me.
Yeah, yeah. There's momentum that comes from that too. Like that's energy. What else like that? Frames on the wall, these pictures evolved with me quite entertaining. You catch me stained with the blood dried up on my face from the smacks. This looks like a turn up. Canvas painted abroad by Ross. The result of the posture was gracious. Nostalgia eye yesterday, it was spins of the bottle and top in the basement. Spacious, lost of the thoughts, same roots that I hopped on the train with. You damn right that I'm anguished. This is my brother, Journey G. And if you don't know, you probably know. But if you don't know, it's Journey G right now. He didn't tell me I could share this. He didn't tell me I could play this, but I did anyway. That's my brother. Serious Stars dropping March 27th. I got a verse on this. I hope that be more when I'm gone. More stars in the sky in the night, let them shine as bright as the moon. Damn guy, you my favorite. Aside from the pressure, the part is the guard that she caught. Like, how could I fake it? Don't cry when I'm gone. Just pray at the gates that I make it. In this life, I surely was wrong. Is it true that all is forgiven? If so, pour thrice for the dogs, 2 times for the faceless. Ashes to ash, we spent time crushing up green blood ash on the papers. And the ass on the mask, shades the ass from staying. Girl, fuck what you saying, I'm casted away. Night empty as hell, mind empty as hell, might blast it away. Ice shift me as hell, might hit me and bill feel fractions away. I sit in these fields, pro stamped in the lane. But look at me still as I start transparently passing away. Look at all the frames on the wall, all these portraits of all to be quite entertainment. And catching me stained with the blood dried up on my face from the smacks of the pavement. Canvas painted abroad by Ross, the result of the posture was gracious. Nostalgia eye yesterday, it was spins of the bottle and top in the basement. Spacious, lost of the thoughts, same roots that I hopped on the train with. You damn right that I'm anguished. You damn right that I'm angry. You damn right that I'm dangerous. Cause I'd be lying if I say I kept the ladder right next to my side for the safety. Look at all the stars on the wall when I'm starting to fall with nobody to talk to. Problems that I solved already in the fog when I lost everything altogether. You damn right that I'm proud. You damn right I'm selective. He don't want to talk to detectives. She the one with work done, but it end up getting affected. He don't want to believe in statistics. We don't want them to see with the mystic. They capitalistic. We don't want them to see when they fish it. You the one with big dog energy, always around the pups. I tell them figure out who they are. Don't follow me, follow God. I came up with something bigger than me when I was weak, afraid to speak, stagnant sometimes. My biggest critic is me. I don't believe, I know in my ability. You don't know me and you don't know my body. I sense these things when I close my eyes and I hold my gaze. Stars all around me. Look at all the stars on the wall while I caught this natural feeling. It's all about healing, revealing what's true, the all and the all. Everything that makes us who we are, everything we shown that we not. Run from a home to the block where they don't grow crop. Whole rock for a big cold shop. They take you under my wing, no problem. By the end of the night, yeah, you'll know Gotham. Getting back in tune with the God inside of me, seeing everything outside, no problem. Bruised in the mind and the body cold climbing, but the soul keep climbing. Passion with the love for creation, he saw in the stars long before it ever made sense. He saw it in the stars long before it ever made sense. You damn right that I'm James. You damn right that I'm crazy. Crazy enough to get this shit straight. Crazy enough to get this shit. But yeah, that's that giant.
That was smooth. Sorry, oh shit.
Yeah, he was snapping.
I forgot this is all turned up too.
He snapped on that joint. Crazy, super crazy.
I don't want to talk too much. I feel like I'm also learning courtesy, you know, when I don't know if you're like looking for your part where you come in. So I was like, I better just be quiet.
Shit, I be like when I it's just like hard to like do the music and then also like you know what I'm saying, because when I be in the music mode I be in that shit, like it just be like, and I be, you know, sometimes it's funny, like I communicate better through music sometimes than I actually do like through conversation. Like it's easier for me to like share my feelings like through the joint. This is this Misha song I got though for this project. Misha though,
This is
shit's
sweet,
fire.
too.
It's like this. Damn. No, I can't start this with damn. I'm saying you make the mind float, you make the time go. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa. Wait a minute. Hold on, catch yourself. Okay, I promise I'm pimping, putting myself in position to really see what you on. I'm not sprung, but with you I feel calm and excited. I feel invited, welcome. Come a corner, one deal, get to know you well. I don't want to spell cast it. We already magic. I fasted too long to let the fruit rot. I hope you don't block, but we grow like crop in the pasture. Writing songs to another chapter. Come, Don Ali. No matter who watching, no matter who listening, nobody really dies in my inside. Girl, I see you. First off, I want to say thanks for making me wait to see you. Yeah, you different. Thank you for letting me see you. Thank you for listening. She raps, she paints, she make clothes. She low key. I like being direct. She being direct. We keeping it honest. She got swag, no sexy red, more like Missy Elliott, Cleo Soul. Badu, she so cold. But I'm a really bag. Gotta keep the mind tag. God, if this is for me, I take better care of it. I cherish it, but if it's not, let it be free of me. I let go. I'm so raw, I'm so cold. Sometimes I forget about that. I'm so raw, I'm so cold. I'm so raw, I'm so cold. Sometimes I forget about that. On this road, we travel far and wide. Starry-eyed, make me wanna cry, cause I could've died, but I'm still alive. No one never really dies. Get money and stay positive, no matter who watching, no matter who listening. Down Ali, I can't live alive, but some things should be kept in private. You did. Getting back in the mind, like what's the 2025 like? What's the vision when I'm living, getting sober now? Cleaner, clover, much more reluctant to dig her down. Get joy from simpler forms of intimacy, affection. Never use the sex like it's a weapon. Just reach out and touch my hand, that's good enough. Don't let no one love me better than I love me, love. I'm focused, but I admit I got a little crush. I can tell that's finna be that. Everything will be cool as long as I stay on my mission. I'm on assignment from the Most High, and she can see that. I think she worked for God, used most of her powers for good. She good at that other thing too, but that shit ain't love. Pink planet for the blue ring, blue for loyalty, pink for all creation. I promise to practice patience. This type of thing is truly worth the wait and never chasing, attracting what I be creating. And now I slumber, trying not to let the mind wander into fantasy. I want the real thing, not summer, but summer, winter, fall, and spring. Blue for loyalty, yellow for the union we took the time to develop. When we express an affection, it's given maturity. Life is short for some of our folks, so it's hard to hold back. Let that thing go. My feelings for you, I show that. But this shit, I get emotional every day. We getting closer to letting emotions flow. When I'm in love, you finna see me like they never see me. I'm getting money now. You see me make my ugly faces. I'm getting money now. It's doing something to me now. I still withdraw it all and wander out into the wild. Emil Hirsch, Chris make candles when they blow them out. I couldn't teach them with the words. I had to show them how. The deepest hurt, the knee was jerked. I said I need to work. I like the drugs that naturally occur, and it's already mom's spaghetti. The palms are sweaty, the arms is levy, the dawn, the levee is open. Yeah, but the beat extends.
I like that one was smooth though, and that one, that kind of gave me an idea. Maybe for artists, I should have some beats ready that are no drums, just sample loop, because that one kind of felt more like a fun jam. I was doing a lot for that beat. I don't know if you noticed. There were a lot of
you
just
had
little.
more leeway with it, cause it, yeah.
Yeah, because there was less to like. I don't know. I feel like especially with the stutter, if you catch the drums in the stutter, I think that could kind of confuse the artist because it's like really changing the drum pattern. But yeah, that one I felt like I could go a little. I had a little more. I guess you said leeway to get away with adding some stuff that would make you lose the flow. Do you have anything else you want to spin?
Damn, hold on, let's see.
I have an outro beat that I usually use as an outro so we can plug stuff. But I got nothing else for you today.
I might got one more. I'll be having.
I really appreciate this too. This is really cool. I'm excited to show people this part. I did think that was missing from the cypher I did with Nye. Like an opportunity to not just like freestyle, but just to do like some of her songs. It's dope to see like what you've been working on.
Let me see.
I always feel bad putting people on the spot like to freestyle too. I know there's gonna come a time where I have artists who are like, I don't do that.
Yeah, I love the freestyle. It's just good exercise. But this is some shit I came up with a homie of mine, Seb the Optimist.
Stars, navigate these waters, waging war against formidable foes. You don't know we came to blows, punch with smoke till I relax. I'm keeping my mind and body intact. Me and bro stand back to back, we share the good and the bad, getting out the race of rats. I'm just so tired of that, uninspired, then rewired. See my people in the track, see I contributed to it. That's why I give them the music. I'm knowing how I polluted air and sound waves. Now it's clarity, no more confusion. I seen violence, found solace after storms pass. Finding peace within that. I think about stars. I think about stars. I think about. Sometimes we be beyond the things we thought we always wanted. The fastest car, the baddest broad. Damn, what's really real? The shit that you can always feel. I mean, forever feel. The love and memories we share and all the ways we heal. This music, if anything, you can't touch. You mad, cause I'm giving it so much. Money on the table, I say so what? I wanna make love, I'm not trying to fuck. It's just me and Allah, he got my trust. I'm still the same person I always was. My spirit grew brighter, I sharpen my mind. I'm taking my time, I'm not in a rush. I can do what they do, but I'm choosing. Remember I was trapping, but it ain't suit me. I'm too damn bright to be struck by lightning. Bad bitches always be exciting, but low-key, they don't really be my type. I'm going home alone tonight. I don't even care enough if you like me. What matter most shit do I like me? Here ain't die so that you can live, but we never die, we just keep getting the chance to do it again. We did it, I'm spiraling up, this shit getting serious. They drinking and smoking, they want me to hit it. I'm saying I'm good, they think I'm the feds. I'm really cool for real. I'm really cool for real. I'm really cool. All that, I don't need none of that, man. Everything I got, I need within me, man. The money's been coming. I was in the store the other day and I was looking for something. None that I needed though, you know what I'm saying? I'm just looking for extra things outside of me I don't really need. I gotta stay grounded, and that's really what it is, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be fly. That's who I am, you know what I'm saying? It's I'm really having shit.
It's been lovely, Don, though. Thank you so much for joining me. No, not on the thing. You were showing me this before, I think.
Can we turn the lights off? You can keep recording. Can we turn the lights off? No, I leave no matter who watch, no matter who listen. Nobody really dog get money.
It's called LeVar. This is gonna be on my hoop mixtape. Don Ali hoop mixtape.
I can't hear y'all, I'm in the mirror, say my name 3 times, can't see y'all, fell off so many times, got back on the horse, I ain't gotta use no force, I get my power from the source, can't cut this cord, in large groups I get bored, death is a door, somewhere I've been, life never end, I got momentum, no matter who watch, who listening, Joshua, yeah that's me, I'm him, I'm proud of you, was passed out in the restroom, the ambulance came, you ain't had no insurance, Baltimore rep every time I spend, no more drugs going in my system, you hating on me, that's a pass interference, I'm good in the hood, you ain't got no clearance. Yeah. My best friend named 5th grade was Clarence. The girls didn't like me because my appearance. I always could rap, but I was too scared. I worked up the courage cause I like sharing. Yeah, for real. Yeah, push that pen, fuck what you feel. Every morning running that drill. I done lost everything, I can't sit still. You got a piece, but my piece real. Yeah. Oh yeah, you like that for real? Yeah, I'm like that for real. I'd rather make something bogus than don't make nothing. Keep on going, something gonna come from it. On the mountain, no one started the summit. I looted the store to put something in my stomach. I'm getting everything that I always wanted. Yeah, for real. This shit ain't perfect, but I'm 100. My niggas still fighting addiction and running. I can't never go back to being the junkie. Man, for real. I like being sober, I can see shit coming. I'm old school, y'all already know where I'm from. Don, things move slow every time I'm home. Crabs with the old bay all night long. It's back to the money every time I'm gone. TikTok dancing, but I'm too grown. I step, I slide, I spin, glide, zone. I'm in that mode, my energy timeless. I can't get old, I work when it's cold. I hardly ever be at the party, but when I am, I hang out with stars. Anyone you see with me got bars. Anyone you see with me got bars. I'ma have emotion, I ain't got no car. I take about 3 to 5 buses a day, but you just in the way. I fight real wars, but I'ma love you today. Bet that I'll see you tomorrow. I'm under George and Carl, I'm under Troy and Dre. Stepping for all my fathers, I'ma be the best dad to my daughter. Condition my son like I'm Coach Carter. LeVar, ball, 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 ball. I played football, basketball, track, and lacrosse. Ran cross country, no light jog. It get harder to keep going when you stop. Yeah, it get harder to keep going when you stop. I got momentum, I can't hear y'all. No, I ain't passing the ball. No, I got momentum, they going so crazy, I don't know where to send them. He wanna be done, but it just ain't in him, it's only the one. Done, I'll leave you right where you at. I'm walking with God, I don't need no strap. I'm not naive, my uncle got stabbed in the back. I got jumped on, I don't even be where they at. You say you was riding, you said that you want me to win. Damn, what happened to that? You say you was slide, you said that you want me to win. Damn, what happened to that? I can't hear y'all, I can't hear y'all. Nah, leave, no matter who watching, no matter who listening, nobody really dies. Get money and stay positive, keep that momentum, keep that motion going, you know. Sometimes you gotta sit down, but, you know, it's not about like, you know, constant volume, it's about flow, you know. It's about taking advantage of, you know, the movement, the motion, you know. Sometimes you gotta like just sit down. It's not really about moving all the time.
That's like the one
really
that I made.
about, like, just
not most recently,
knowing that
but like
shit, man. Like if you're doing something that you enjoy,
that's some shit that I was excited about. I made like within the last week.
Enjoy, like, tomorrow,
That shit got me excited. All the other ones
tomorrow,
got me excited. I felt like whichever was the last one you played was, I was gonna say like that one was my favorite.
Last one I played.
This one like you know like whichever one was the last one, I feel like I just kept liking them more. Well, I kept liking each one you played more than the last. I really like that one though.
Yeah. I feel like this might be
Nah, lean, no matter who watch, no matter who listen, nobody really die. Get money and stay positive, giving up.
it's just a different vibe. It's like just different. Like when I be making shit, it'd be like different persons and different Power Rangers, but like all a part of the
No matter
same.
who watching, no matter who listening, nobody ever really dies. Get money and
I
stay
feel you.
positive.
I feel like I like that too. Sometimes I feel like I'm sure other people. I think it's like you're right as an artist to be able to wear all those different masks. Don't let anyone ever tell you like, oh, you gotta do stay at this or that lane. I think you can always switch it up.
I'm in the trenches with shit get wild. I ain't invisible, I'm just devout. I'm serving a purpose and we in a drought. I can walk with a blindfold, still pop out. Shit get wicked, you out and about. They clucking and jigging in every city. I'm actively lacking because I'm allowed. My head on the swivel like I'm on a prowl. Trust, he move like slime, he not like us. My aura is blind, so shine too much. I'm really divine, I come through crush. You touch me, you gon' get touched. I ain't need no hand on my shoulder, you might get flipped. You wolf him, but I ain't even know who he is. I'm in a whole nother realm, you stuck on the ground. I'm round. I'm starting my engine, she like how it sound. If I really like her, I'm going down. She wanna do magic on me, but I made magic. Can't show my hands, so I'm just playing along. Sitting back laughing, you don't know who I am. All I can tell you is that I'm protected. I can show you the way if you let me. The way that I carry is heavy. Try to cause me harm, that's deadly. You can feel when the energy shifts. You can feel the insanity shift. Everybody you know is connected. You can feel when the enemy shifts. You know,
I feel like this is like a spiritual like exorcism song. Like that's how I feel about it. Like I feel like it's like a darker nature that's being spoken like that I usually don't express that much. But it's in the purpose of like something good, or something righteous, or something, you know what I'm saying, with a clear intent.
Yeah, my love deep. I'm going all the way to the top. If you with me, I'm taking you with me. Look down, I ain't got no feet. I'm a dog, I walk with sheep. Yeah, it's pressure up here. The dogs can smell when you scared. I'm a dog, I ain't got no fear.
It's like them parts of them songs, like I be feeling like I gotta bring it, cause it's like even just saying like, you know, look down like you ain't got no feet is like when you're ascending and evolving and going through different things in life, and it's like you're going up. Like you don't want the person next to you to be like, you don't want the person next to you to be like, damn, like I'm scared as hell. Like you don't want to be around like somebody sometimes it just is. I feel like it's better to be. I would rather be amongst like leaders. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel more comfortable amongst leaders than I do amongst sheep. Because as soon as like motherfuckers get scared in a pack of sheep, there's gonna be a fucking stampede. And everybody's gonna run in the same direction and shit. You know. But like, yeah, no, it's just different parts of the song. I'd be like, it's just like I look so adorable. She didn't know I was a G. That's like one of my favorites. I'm telling the Oracle, I know I'm the one. This ain't just unique. Protecting my heart. I love D. I'm going all the way to the top. If you with me, I'm taking you with me. I look down like you ain't got no feet. I'm a dog, I walk with no shit. Dogs can smell when you scared. Oh God, I ain't got no fear. I see like dogs on the fucking like one of them rides at the amusement park going over here. He never die, he live long. These niggas don't know what it means to be strong. I ain't got no gun. It was fucked up when they shot shine. He never die, he live long. These niggas don't know what it means to be strong. I'm ready to work cause I stay calm. Inside my lungs. I'm not just a prophet. I can't just be fucking the fans. I can't just be fucking the fans. But that ain't love. She only want me one way. Can't stand to see me turned up. I'm blacking. She move from the front to the back. It's hard for people to be around you sometimes when you're shining so hard. I think that's a natural thing. I think jealousy is actually natural, and I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I think like it's just about how we express that shit and let it out.
I agree. I feel like a lot of times with jealousy and stuff too, it's always like a very personal thing. You know, I try not to.
Always personal. Always.
Yeah. It's like instances where like I'm jealous, it's often an ego thing, and then if I feel like anyone's being like a type way with me, I feel like I try to just see it that way too.
Yeah. Wow. But yeah, like I feel like this is one of them joints when people will listen and they'll just be like, what the fuck is this? When did you become like this? You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like, and it's always a shocker to people when I hop on certain types of beats, but it's just interesting. Like how you were mentioning, like you'll have like some shit that you really feel more connected to and people will relate with something else that you make. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with it because that all of it is you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I want to hit you guys with the outro beat. Is there anything you want to plug? I always try to do all my plugs and stuff.
Oh shit, man! I got an event coming up this Saturday. In Pilsen at Anima. It's 2032 West 18th Street. That's an exclusive drop, private location, you know what I'm saying? So, but if you're blessed enough to be tapped in right now, then yeah, that's what it is. And I'm going to be performing a never before heard project that I named Misha. Yeah, and it's really just a story of like love leading back to oneself, you know. Of course, you know, there's people involved, partners involved, and, you know, things that happen. But ultimately, like, that's the story that's being shared, you know what I'm saying, personally with friends and family. This Saturday, the 22nd, 7 to 9 p.m. Other than that, man, I got a shit ton of new music. I'm just grateful to be here. I'm thankful to be on this platform. It's Don Ali. No matter who watches, no matter who listens, nobody ever really dies. Get money and stay positive.
Hell yeah. Perfect timing with it too. It's always my dream to get it really smooth, where you do the whole outro and then the song ends and then the stream is end. And so I've never done it successfully. I don't really have anything to plug for you guys today. You know what I'm up to.
I think you just did it successfully just now. Does that what just happened?
No, like I always want it to be like right exactly when the beat ends. Like I hit.
Sure.
But all right, peace, guys. Another awkward end for this one, but eventually we're gonna get it just right. That was pretty close though, and I kind of fucked it up because I was trying to hit the delay. So
my bad.
That was my fault.
I should have asked it, but it was damn near the perfect.
It was. Good night, guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Peace.
You'll see Don again for sure. Check out his event on Saturday.